Basically, this is how an Android intent looks like in code, as a source code. And down here we can see, so to say, a flow of a classic fuzzer. Shortly, what does fuzzing mean? Well, if you have a system which accepts an input, fuzzing means, okay, let's throw some unexpected input to that gate, so to say, to that interface. Let's scramble some data a little bit and pass it through that gateway. Let's see how the application knows how to handle this. If it knows how to fail properly or not. Okay. I told you that we have analyzed some existing solutions at that moment when we start our own solution. And there was a module called an intent fuzzer. This module was implemented for Browser. I will come back later to what Browser is. Basically, it's an Android framework for testing purposes. It's very good. And it's depicted in two main areas, so to say. The first phase is called the data generation phase, and the second one is called the running phase. And we found this intent fuzzer module a little bit too complex. Why is that? Because it has a lot of dependencies. And for example, you have a Python script which has to populate an APK, and then another Java code has to populate this database with intents, and this is only the first phase, the data generation phase. And second, you need, of course, the browser module, and another APK which has to mutate those intents and send it to the system. Nevertheless, that project has some hard-coded strings in there. I mean, you can test only one kind of intents, which is a broadcast intent, and only for one kind of application. Okay, Browser. Browser is, as I said, a testing framework for Android. It has two main parts. A browser server, which is installed on your Linux box, and an agent. An agent which looks like this on the left side. This agent, you're going to install it on your testing device, on your phone or your tablet, running Android, of course. And it communicates through port 31415 through a TCP port with the server. So you have to forward your ADB connection through that port, and then you will communicate between your agent and your server. And if you're going to see the browser GitHub project, because it's open source, it's developed by O.W.A.S.P Info Security. You can see that how can you contribute to this project. If you want to develop a module, which is what we have done, you have to specify a lot of parameters to this module, and then you have to release it under free close BSD license, and then you will actually trigger a pull request, to the developer team. And then they will analyze this and say, okay, I accept it, and I will include your module in the next browser version or not. This is how the class looks like. You see here is the name, the description, the license, and here are the parameters which you may pass to our module. All the source code is on GitHub. And now we are going to request to the MWR Info Security team to assess our codes, to check it. On our short picture, how does our module look like? Well, of course we have the browser